Hi there, Jag here from the Modern Work Consulting and Training. We've been talking about Microsoft Planner, yeah? So one of the things that I want to talk about within Planner is notifications, okay? Notifications can be a headache because I've heard multiple times, I've also seen a couple of times where people get excited about this new app in Office 365 and they just go ahead and configure, but they really don't care about the notifications. Then once people start using it, a stream of notifications come through and then they'll say, hang on, way too many notifications, and they'll stop using the app. Yes. So notifications could be a showstopper for and impact your user adoption. So within Planner, let's look at and talk about the notifications, what you can do and what you can't, right? All right, let's get in and have a look. Okay, so here we are in the Planner interface. There's to make changes to the Planner notifications. All you have to do is go to the settings onto the top right corner, and under Office 365 settings, there's also Planner settings, and under that you have notifications. When you click on that, you get only two options to deal with. All right, where by default both options are enabled. Options are someone assigns a tasks to you, all right? You get a notification, which is all right, especially if it's not if it's a high traffic task management, then you probably wanted to disable this. But if you don't see a lot of tasks and happening all the time, probably you can leave it on. The other one is a task is assigned to me is late. Okay, this is very important. I really encourage you to leave this on. Is when a task has got a due date and it's not set as completed, then that's when you get a notification, and which is good. Sometimes we need that sort of notification to get us over the line to complete the task. So which is good. But there's only two options in here that you can actually control, right? But there's few other things that you need to keep in mind. So one is you can actually control the emails notifications at a plan level itself. So we know that a group Office 365 group can contain multiple plans. So in here, I've got a plan called Event Plan, and there you can actually go ahead and change some of the notifications, the emails that you get, right? So click on the three dots and click on Plan Settings. And within the Plan Settings, you have something called Group Email Settings, okay? That's where where you can actually say send email to the group when a task is assigned or completed. This is really a tricky one because it's not just sending a notification to a single person. It is actually pushing out email notifications to everyone within the group. We don't want that. Previously, when Planner was new, this was actually enabled by default and people used to hate it. Now it is actually disabled by default. And if you wanted to enable it, you could go ahead and change that settings as well. So that's the two locations where you could actually go and change the notifications related to the planner itself. But there's two other things that you need to keep in mind, though, is the ability. You still get some other notifications, but you can't control them. One is you leave a comment, right? Asking a question within the task itself, but you want to be notified around if someone's actually replied to it. You're not by default. There's if someone actually replies to the comment within Microsoft within the task, you automatically get a notification, an email notification, right? And you also get an app notification on your mobile as well. There's other one is actually when you are added to the top level plan, you get a notification as well. That's something that you can't control through the Planner interface. So by default, you automatically get a notification. Just keep that in mind too. And that's it. That's the things that you need to know around the notifications in Planner, okay? Always, I encourage you to check how the notifications is configured within any app in your Office 365, just to make sure that you're not getting too many notifications, and on the other spectrum, you're also making sure that you're getting notified for the right things. Thanks for watching. My name is Jag Kakarlapudi from Modern Work Consulting and Training, and I'll be back with another video tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Cheers.